Hey there, George Gill here from The Measurement Doctor with today's Daily Dose. Thanks for joining me. Today I want to talk a little bit about email. Now, email can be one of the most powerful marketing tools in our toolbox that we have as entrepreneurs and business people. By far, it allows a direct one-to-one communication with an audience that has an interest in what you're talking about and what you're communicating. So it can be extremely powerful. But there's what I call an evil side to email. And I want to talk about that specifically today. Now, I'm not speaking about spam. That's a whole other conversation. And frankly, anytime there's something good, there's going to be bad. There's going to be people that try and ruin it. So that's what we're speaking about here. What we're really talking about is the challenge or the problem really at the core of email. And that is there is a disconnect from human communication. So eye interaction, voice, tonality, hand gestures, body movements, all of those things. And because there's that disconnect, email can often be misconstrued, misinterpreted. And that causes a massive amount of problems for a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people, not even entrepreneurs, just people communicating. And it's something you need to be aware of. I look at it from two factors. One, from the side of receiving email. When I receive an email and I question the tonality of the email, so I question whether or not the person's really excited or upset or, there's something wrong with them maybe, rather than respond to that email, okay? Because that in itself can cause additional problems. If I'm responding under the assumption that I think they're in a certain state, that in itself can cause a problem. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone and dial them. That's going to do two things, first of all. First thing is they're not going to expect it, because often when you're communicating back and forth with email, it just can go on and on and on. So actually picking up the phone and having human interaction changes the dynamics totally. It then allows you to get right to the heart of the situation at that moment. Are you okay? Or are you unhappy? I was reading your email and I wasn't sure. And it opens up that human dialogue, and it will change everything. If so many more people did this, there would be a lot less animosity and anger in the world driven by email as a source. The other side that I want to talk about on email is actually sending an email when you're upset, when you're unhappy, or when you're not, perturbed, whatever the case may be. I encourage you never to push send when you're emotionally charged. And that's a general rule I run for myself. I never hit the send button. Now, that doesn't mean I don't write the email when I'm emotionally charged. I absolutely do. I'll write the email, but I will not hit send. I'll put it in drafts, and I'll come back later on and reread that email. If I'm still happy with the email, the way it's worded, the tone of the email, etc., okay, then I'll hit send. But I will not, in an emotional state, hit send. That can do far more damage than just that one email. I hope that benefits you. Leave me some comments below about some of your thoughts on email. I'd love to hear them. Until next time, don't do a thing in business or in life unless you're measuring it. Have a fantastic day.